Jose Canseco's daughter, I believe Josie is how you pronounce it, ex MLB star, blew all of our family money. Basically, she's exposing her dad that the dad basically spent all of his money. Which, by the way, Jose Canseco, hold on, let me do it. Jose Canseco career earnings, right? Where's it? Jose Canseco's salary statistics. Let me see. So his career earnings is 45,080,000, which does not include any sort of sponsorships that he got throughout his career and after, right? Like apparently his money was so bad that he had to do one of these like weird YouTuber boxing things or whatever, or a knockoff of it. Like, dude, you made $45 million. How do you ruin it? So let's get into the story. I just think it's crazy. So Jose Canseco struck out when it came to helping his daughter financially, she said recently. Josie, I think, Canseco, I'm just going to say J because I don't know how to pronounce her name, a 26-year-old model who's walked the runway for Victoria's Secret and Moschino, fired back at those who believe she grew up rich and said that the family money was blown when she was around 6 or 7 years old. That's pretty horrible. Everyone claiming I came from all this rich money because I'm a Canseco. Do your research. The 5'9" model wrote on her Instagram on Monday, according to multiple reports. My family money was blown by the time I was 6 or 7 with bankruptcy, and I had to work my butt off to not only sustain my family name, but also pay my bills because no one paid that S except me. Jose Canseco, who reportedly made over 40 million in his 17-year MLB career, filed for bankruptcy in 2012. Like that really sucks, right? Like imagine you earning multiple millions of dollars to where you have to file for bankruptcy because you're just that stupid with money, which is a shame because you took your family's situation to such lows when you were at such highs. It's horrible. My family is broke, and I don't get the advance of a family that was rich, Josie said. The blonde beauty also recalled being in debt for years and barely making $100 a week while living in small New York apartments congested with fellow models. Which is sad that she had to deal with that because, again, she had a dad who literally made 45, $46 million in his career after taxes, etc. Maybe he'll clear like 30 mil. Like, even just like he didn't have nothing to help her out. That is just crazy to me. Like, how do you blow all of that money? And you hear stories about like lottery winners who win like 100 million, 50 million, 20 million. You're like, how do you lose all of that money so quickly? I'm tired of being categorized when it was very different, Josie said. I'm beyond grateful because I certainly have been graced with the privilege of being born within a family that earned what they earn, but respectively, the expectation isn't all what it seems. Hold on. So, Josie Canseco, I'm pretty interested to see her engagement because I stumbled upon a previous article about a model complaining about her rent that she couldn't afford it, right? So for here, yeah, like to me, this makes way more sense, right? So Josie Canseco has like 1.2 million followers, has 107,000 likes, and you know comments, right? Maybe like more comments probably, but has a lot of likes, right? So very good engagement at the very least, right? But there was another model who had like 109,000 followers, had basically no likes at all, and like two comments, three comments. Like, it's like, what is going on here? So she's definitely making a really good money, like amount of money from her Instagram, but also I think she's a professional model as well, like a traditional model. So I think I see Vogue, right? Let's see. Anything else? I don't know. But she apparently definitely is getting good enough engagement on her stuff to make a living. AKA, the only reason anyone notices you is your name. Wow, that kind of ties into this story too. Lord, they were just dogging on her. Pretty weird. Let's see. Canseco has not yet addressed Josie's comments publicly. Last month, the father and daughter duo was all smiles while participating in the 2023 Cactus Jack Foundation HBCU Celebrity Softball Classic at Houston's Minute Maid Park. In January 2021, Josie explained that she and her father weren't speaking after the retired baseball player called out Logan Paul, her boyfriend, at the time on Twitter. I have no idea if he's joking, Josie said on the Between Good and Evil podcast, adding that she blocked her father because he was being so selfishly embarrassing. When it comes back to character and integrity, I don't F with those selfish moves. He's just embarrassing. I went off. I ripped him a new a-hole. He's like, I'm a grown man. You won't tell me what I can and cannot say. And I guess Josie and Logan Paul split in February 2021. But also, like, her dad is like, I don't know. Like, something must have happened to his head to where, like, he completely blows $46 million and can't really be someone that, like, his daughter could look up to. Pretty crazy. And he just looks so worn down. Lord. So Canseco, a six-time All-Star and two-time World Series champion, made his MLB debut in 1985 for the Athletics. The former outfielder and designated hitter spent 7 seasons with Oakland, winning an MVP award in 1988 before brief stints with the Rangers, Red Sox, Blue Jays, Rays, Yankees, and White Sox. Canseco was at the center of the performance-enhancing drug scandal that rocked the MLB in the 1990s. So let's see some of these comments. Jose 40/40 Canseco. Steroid City. He blazed his trail, she can blaze hers. She certainly has the assets. Trivia time. Who took more balls off the chin, her or her dad? Lord. Maybe, but he earned it. It was his money. You are where you are because of your name, honey. That basically almost looks exactly like the same comment that I saw in her IG. Nice looking daughter, steroids are expensive, sad story. Let's see. Nothing better than a hot model with daddy issues is like a weak blackjack dealer who shows the whole card. You can't lose. He made it, he spent it. Yeah, the thing is, right? If you are in a lucky enough position to where you make millions and millions of dollars, I understand the urge of wanting to spend that money, but wouldn't you want to have access to money for the rest of your life and not just burn through all of it in like a couple of years? Me love Josie long time. Interesting. He didn't lose his family's money, he lost his money. His family wasn't doing the roids and hitting the home runs. Okay, I think this is actually interesting. So this person says it didn't sound like she was complaining about not having money, only that people thought she did. That would probably be pretty annoying. That if people assumed that you were rich when the whole time you were not. Jose was always a loser. No surprise here. 40 million. How is that even possible? That's a jaw dropping amount of money. I can't imagine how to begin. Yeah, I think he lost a lot of money in taxes. I think he made really bad real estate choices. He used a lot of drugs, and I believe he had multiple divorces. I think, and I think that's probably what like really did him in. But still, it's like I don't know. If I was able to get $40 million, but like after taxes more like 30 million, if I had like 30 million free and clear, I would manage that money in a way where I would never have to worry about money ever again. Looks like he spent all his money. A lot of people are like saying that he made it, he can blow it, and like basically insulting the girl. But the thing is, the main point of this article is that she was just annoyed that people kept assuming that she had access to money when she didn't. So, interesting.